Yeah. Namaste, everyone. This is Kanchan. I'm from PSSM Australia team, and we welcome you all in day 8 of our 41 days mandala meditation cycle. And as we are experiencing different masters meditation from last 1 week, and we have followed one of the beautiful topic, which is our base. That's how to do the Anapanisati meditation. And to make it more deeper and to get to know more wisdom about it, what is it all about, how we get the benefits, and a little more about why we all are sitting in group, what is the benefit, and what is this PSSM, basically Pyramid Spiritual Society movement. So how this pyramid connects to us. So today we have a wonderful speaker and a Master Madhvi is with us. So she's going to let us know about her journey a little bit, and then she will give us a beautiful guidance throughout the meditation and before that the wisdom sharing. So I would like to invite Madhvi ma'am. Madhvi ma'am, welcome on the PSSM Australia platform. Thank you for being here. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for inviting me onto this platform. Good evening, Masters, and good evening to everyone who have joined today, and everybody around the world and from Australia as well. Good evening, everyone. I am Madhvi, and I have been living in Sydney probably, I can say, about 27 years now. I live with my husband and daughter, and I work as a actuarial risk analyst for an insurance company. So I've been working, I don't know, I thought at the time I retire now. I've been working for so many years. So I'm basically from South India, from Andhra. I'm from Vijayawada, if everybody knows the name. I'm from that place. So I've been a long time out of the country. And I have been meditating for about 5-6 years now. I think I've been introduced into meditation probably in 2018, 19. At that point, I have been introduced into meditation. I think COVID really brought very much into this, actually, having the Zoom meditations and all these things. So, and meditation has really, really been very helpful in every part of my life, in every sector of my life. It really helped me a lot. So that's the reason I'm here talking to you today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a touch base on basic myths about meditation, why we do meditation, how to do meditation. Of course, we all know it's good for us. We all know it gives all lots of benefits, but sometimes behind that we need to understand the reasoning why we do it and what sort of benefits it give us and which way to do it. So I'm just going to touch some basics of meditation and some myths we understand behind the meditation. So that's what I'm going to touch, and we can do some meditation for about 45 minutes. And if you guys have any questions after that, you can always ask me. Then we have a Q&A session as well. So firstly, you all can hear me okay, right? With my voice and the volume? My voice and volume is okay for you guys, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we all know that meditation is good for us and does wonders to our well-being and in reducing the stress levels. We also know it's an amazing tool and in a pathway like give from darkness to light, ignorance to bliss, suffering to enjoyment. So there's so many big phrases when we read about meditation. But when it comes to daily life, meditation is very difficult, when chaotic life is so difficult for us to sit and do, because we have so many things bothering us. We have jobs, we have families, we have so many 101 things we have to do. But meditation always becomes secondary, always becomes we can do it a bit later, we can do it in the night. We always give a backstand to the meditation, but that's not the good thing. When you stick to meditation, make sure you practice it every day without fail at the same time. Always for the beginners, I recommend you do meditation. If you think you can do it at 6 o'clock in the morning, every day, 6 o'clock in the same spot, sit and try to do meditation. That will be very, very helpful. Same spot, same timing. You try to practice that for 21 days, you could see so much of change. The same time and the same spot will really bring your conscious together when you sit for meditation. That's a basic tip I want to give you. When you're starting meditation, especially if you're beginners into meditation, do it when particular time in a day and at a particular spot. It will definitely help you. Another thing I want to say is that people think meditation is difficult. Meditation is not difficult. If you understand the science of meditation, you practice the sadhana every day. It is very simple. It's not difficult. What people say is whenever we talk to beginners, they say, oh my God, I get so many thoughts and it's not working. What does mind do? Mind always brings out thoughts in us. That's what mind does. Mind wanders. It gives thoughts and emotions. And when we sit for meditation, we get so many thoughts. The mind wanders to the places where we didn't think we would ever be. The thoughts we never thought we would get those thoughts in a lifetime. That's the thoughts we get when we sit to meditation. But what we have to do is merely observe the thought. Don't weave with the thought, don't engage with the thought, don't criticize the thought, or don't compliment the thought, or don't justify the thought. What I meant is just observe it. Once you start observing the thought, it weakens it. Doesn't matter how many times you get, just observe the thought. Initially, when you start meditating, the worst thing is the thoughts. They come on and on and on, one thought after another, one thought after another. All you have to do is just observe the thought and it weakens. Don't say, for example, oh my God, I have to do breakfast today. What am I going to cook now after I finish my meditation? Then it goes, oh, make idli or make some. Once you think something, it weaves a story along with it. So don't weave any story with your thought. Just observe it. Say, I'm meditating. Thank you. That's it. The thought beams away. That you have to get the practice of observing the thought. That's very, very important, especially the beginning thought state of your meditations. Sometimes what happens is, depending upon the intensity of the thought or emotion, it may reoccur. It depends. We carry so much baggage in our mind. So it really brings so much of emotion when you think of thoughts. They start reoccurring and reoccurring. So no problem. Repeat the observation without engaging. Once you practice that, the thought will gradually weaken to a point, either it start disappearing or remaining at the back of the mind. That's all a practice. Meditation is a practice. It's not something you sit today and you get perfectly and you become a master next day. Meditation is just a practice. You've got to get into the habit of practicing daily and consistently. Then only you reap the benefits of meditation. So make the habit of observing and allow the thought to weaken. Then there will become a state where the thoughts will gradually disappear from your mind and you enter into peaceful and blissful state of meditation. The first thing you have to practice is consistently practice it every day at one time, at one spot. When it comes to thoughts, just observe the thought. Don't give any justification for the thought. Just say thank you, I'm meditating. And once you stay, observe it, it will pass away. You may get another thought, still do the same thing with it. Just keep observing the thought and it will slowly pass away. Another thing what people say is, before meditating, I have to quiet my mind. I have to do certain kriyas or something to have a blissful meditation. Nothing. You don't all have to do nothing. If you have a habit of doing yoga, if anybody's do yoga, Anulom Vilom Pranayama, we know the right and left alternate breathing with the nostril. That's a perfect way to start meditation. Give yourself 5-10 minutes and start doing right and left nostril, alternate nostril meditation. We call it Anulom Vilom. Do it for 5 to 10 minutes before you begin meditation. You will definitely see a lot of change when you're meditating. It will slowly take you into that thoughtless state. Because once you practice the habit of pranayama, it will automatically take you into a state where your mind becomes blank. If people know who have done yoga, they would know that the breathing practices will definitely help you to get into a peaceful state of meditation. And that will really help you to get your thoughts very, very minimal. So if you're not used to doing the Anulom Vilom alternate breathing, try just inhaling and exhaling a few times before you start the meditation. Just inhale and exhale, few breaths in and out before you do the meditation. That will also help you slowly to get in the thoughtless state of meditation. That's all practice you need to know. You don't need to really have any other kriyas or anything to get into this meditative state. The stillness of the mind happens only when you start meditating. I have three questions people ask. My mind is wanders every day. I get so many thoughts. How can I sit on meditation? As I said before, the stillness happens only when you sit in the meditation. The practice of sitting still reduces your thoughts. Then only you can peacefully enjoy the meditation. You can feel the sense of calm when you do the meditation. So don't think that you have to have a quiet mind to sit. Unless you sit, your mind will never be quiet. Another thing people always say, I have to have years and years of practice and I have to, to get the benefits of meditation. It is not like that. The benefit of meditation is that it's directly proportionate to the sadhana you do. How much sadhana you do, that how much, the benefit you get. If with PSSM, Patriji Gari always used to say that how old you are, that much time you have to do the meditation. If you're a 30-year-old person, you got to do 30 minutes. If you're a 50-year-old person, you got to do 50 minutes. Same. So depending on your day and your schedule, start doing meditation at least 20 minutes a day. Get into the practice of meditating at least 20 minutes a day. As you go by, you start increasing the pace of meditation. Just keep it a habit. As I always say, consistency is the key. It doesn't matter how chaotic the day is, how difficult the day is. At least before you go to bed, start meditate at least for 10-15 minutes and the day has been very busy. So always do meditation. Don't skip unless it is necessary when it comes to if you're serious about meditation. Another thing people always say is that, all my family members are laughing at me. They say that, you're escaping the responsibility in the family by closing your eyes and sitting in meditation. It's not like that. Meditation brings you closer to the responsibility. It induces responsibility. You will never run away from challenges, and you'll face them and become a perfect master. I'm the example of it. Always work is always busy for us, right? We always get lots of challenges. We always get lots of projects we have to do. Whenever I used to feel panic, whenever they say, you're part of this project, you have to do this, I used to really panic. Oh my God, can I do this? Can I not do this? Can I take this project? But after starting meditation, I take every challenge. I take it, I said, I can do it, and I take a challenge and I succeed in it. I can say it's with my own example. It really helps you to face the task with the willpower, with the concentration. And also, when you start meditating, if you think the task, it used to take 1 hour to do, when you have a habit of meditating, you can finish it within 30 minutes because you do with that concentration. You do that when you meditate, you get the cosmic energy. With the cosmic energy, you become more efficient, so efficient that you can carry any workload with you. You can do it with minimal time. If a task takes you more than a minute, you can really finish it off in 30 minutes. Whatever task you take, you really finish it quickly because the energy you gain by sitting under doing meditation is so much. You only have to experience it. You only have to practice and experience it. And one day you guys will also be talking in this way. That means you have to start practicing meditation. And some people always some people say, some people get so much of experiences when they start meditating, and I never get any experiences. See, experiences are some people see lots of colors when they sit and very like you see purple colors, yellow color. Every color has a specific meaning to it. Some people straight away see some gurus or some transcendental experiences. It doesn't matter, It doesn't matter whether you have experiences or not. It only matters how people feel after they do meditating. It's not the experiences you get by meditating. It is never the experience, rather the experience you feel after the meditating. Once you meditate, the question is, have you changed as a person after meditating? Are you more calmer? Are you more happier after meditating? Are your relationships with others improved? Are you able to become an observer? Have you noticed any life flowing through you smoothly? Do you feel happy? Okay, are you able to forgive people easily? These are the things you have to start observing when you start meditating. Don't worry about transcendental experiences, or don't worry about, I saw this master in my meditation, I saw some person. Don't worry about how you are changing, how you are facing the world after meditating. Are you able to live a mindful life and living in the present moment? And the problem with us, and especially every one of us, is that we always have the tendency of glorifying our past, or living, or thinking about the future and what the future is going to be. It's not. Once you start meditating helps you to live in the present moment. Now, living in the mindfulness, with mindfulness in the present moment. That's what meditation does for you. So don't worry about what sort of experiences you're going to get when you sit into meditation. Think about how my life is going to change after meditation. Observe everything. There's one tip. When I started meditation, they used to give me, to get into thoughtless state. They used to say that in 24 hours of the day, just keep an alarm every 1 hour, alarm for 5 minutes, close your eyes and sit. For every 1 hour, keep an alarm for 5 minutes, close your eyes and sit. And make sure that, sit without getting any thoughts. Practice that. Every 1 hour, keep an alarm for 5 minutes, close your eyes and sit and observe, just without any thoughts. That's also a good way of practicing into a thoughtless state. That I did for a while. It did really help me to sit into, when you're doing the like a 1 hour, 2 hours meditation. It really helps you. So other thing is that, another thought I want to tell you is, thoughts. In a daily life, we have so many thoughts in your mind, I want to touch on thoughts as well, but I think it's better for us to do meditation for a while, and then we can go back on the subject. So we'll sit and do some meditation, and I'll guide you through how to go very calmly for the meditation. And after that, we have question and answers. If anybody wants to ask any questions and any topic you want to ask, I'm happy to elaborate and have a chat with you all. Okay, let's have a soft music, and I'll guide you through the meditation. Continue, happy to play the music. Close your eyes, everyone.
About the volume level.
Yeah, reduce the volume level so they can listen to what I say.
Is this fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Everybody, sit in a relaxed position. In a relaxed position. Keep your spine straight if you can. Keep your spine straight. You can reduce the volume a bit more, Kanchan. Make sure you don't have. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands and wrist. Relax your thighs, your ankles and feet. Make sure you don't have any tension in your stomach. Because the gut is a second brain. Whatever we feel in the brain, we feel in the stomach. So there's no tension in your stomach. Just relax with a couple of breaths in and out. Make sure you don't have any Knots on your forehead. Have a pleasant face. If anybody is wearing glasses, take your glasses off. Keep your legs crossed and clasp your fingers. And just sit there peacefully. Take a couple of breaths in and out. Slow inhale and exhale. Slow inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Forget what happened in the day, Masters. Forget everything. Forget the arguments. Forget the distractions. This is your time. Just sit peacefully. And start observing the breath. The gentle breath. Start observing the gentle breath. With this breath, we enter the world. And with this breath, we exit the world. Start observing the breath. If any thoughts are creeping through, doesn't matter. Just observe the thought. Don't give importance to the thought. Just observe the thought and let it go. Observe the thought as you look up at a sunrise or a sunset. Just let the music flow through you. Nothing is more important to us other than meditation at this moment. Enjoy the state of peace and tranquility. Be in the present moment, masters. Don't wander away with the thoughts. Always practice to be in a mindful state, in the present moment. Every day, make a habit of practicing gratitude. Always be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for the work. Just be with your breath, masters. If any thoughts are coming, just observe them and let them go. Meditating with others in a group always help us to be more focused and more calm. Meditation reduces your negative feelings. With group meditation, you feel more positive energy and makes easier to stay centered and calm and focused. If you're getting any thoughts, masters, come back to the breath. Just observe the gentle breath. Do not force the breath in and out. It should be gentle. Be in the present moment, masters. Don't let the mind wander away. Make a habit of sitting still in meditation, Master. Asana Siddhi is very important when we're meditating. Always try to be in the present moment. Daily, daily sadhana is very important for meditation. Meditation will make things happen for you. Whatever you wish, you can get it by meditating. If any thoughts are coming through, just observe the thought masters. Just be mindful and come back to the breath. The more you practice meditation, the more benefits you reap. Like any skill, entering into meditative state becomes easier with practice. Last 2 minutes, masters. Last 30 seconds. Masters, slowly rub your both palms. Don't open your eyes yet. Just rub your both palms and very gently place them on your eyes. And place them for just few seconds. There's no rush, just at your own time. And very softly and gently come back to conscious state. Hope all of you are back too.
Wonderful meditation, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hope you all had a good meditation.
We did, definitely. Thank you.
I'm happy to take this session up 10:30. There's no problem here.
Masters, if anyone have questions, please come forward.
So it's Friday night, we can have, that's no issue.
Yes.
Hope everybody had a good meditation. And doesn't matter any silly question. With meditation, Swadhyaya is very important. That's why the group meditation is always very important. You know, you have to talk, we have to ask, and unless you talk and ask questions, we wouldn't get into some, it gives us like a free state of even the mind gets widened. We have so many doubts cleared up. We see what other masters are doing, how they are meditating, and things like that. It really helps us. So always be open and talk. That's how we learn from other masters. That's what we used to do. We used to have Svadhyaya sessions every week. So always have group meditations. That's why I'm about to talk about group meditation. Group meditation is always useful. If physically you can meet and in a group and you sit in a park or you go and anyway, if you can, that's wonderful. If not, since COVID, we're having a lot of Zoom meditations, group meditations. For many years, I think we had a group where we used to do every Saturday morning, 6 o'clock in the Zoom, of course. But it was so useful. We used to talk about a book we used to read, we used to discuss the points and things like that. So group meditation is always important. If you physically can meet and do it, well and good. If you can't, even Zoom meditation in group is useful. What they say is because the collective energies of the group are really high compared to individually sitting and meditating. So the cosmic energy is very high, when we sit as a part of the group. And there's also the same they say about Paurnami Dhyana as well, when full moon meditations and a new moon meditation, the Amavasya meditation. So this is always helpful. So always get in the habit of few friends or anybody you all can sit together and do the meditation. It's very powerful. Especially Paurnami Dhyanas at full moon time, if you can put extra half an hour or something into your meditation, it's really worth it. You can really feel a lot of difference, especially the vibrations, the energies you get when you're doing a full moon meditation is very intense. Another topic also I want to touch about is the pyramid meditation. Of course, through PMC, PMSS, we have this pyramid meditation, right? Pyramid, I think that pyramid, even when we sit in meditation, whether we sit in a chair, whether we sit down, when we clasp our fingers like that and cross our legs, that gives a triangle pyramid shape. Once you sit in that pyramid and the triangle angle, the tip of that is very, very powerful. I think there's a certain measure they create. There's a measure tape. There's a measure when we create a pyramid that is very useful. Once you sit in and practice meditation under a pyramid, the energy is the cosmic energy you receive is very, very high compared to than you normally sitting and doing the meditation. They say you can get cured of many diseases, and once you sit under the pyramid, meditate under the pyramid. Some people keep the food underneath the pyramid and have it because it gives a lot of energy. Saying so, don't worry about, don't think about that you have to go and get a pyramid right away. So that's just importance of the pyramid we're talking about, but always make a habit of sitting anywhere you should be able to do meditation. Pyramid is the source which help you to gain into deeper levels of meditation, but that should not become the primary source for you. The primary thing is you have to sit in any place, any corner, and able to get into the state of meditation. That's where you have to practice. So that's if you can get the guidance of pyramid as well to help you get into deeper state, but don't think that currently you should go and buy a pyramid and do it. But now practice doing meditation, do sadhana meditation every day without fail, be consistently doing it. That will really help you to get into the peaceful of mindfulness, and where you can stay longer all through the day in that state of in a meditative state. That's what you should be able to practice. So that's a few points about pyramid. And also group meditation, as I mentioned, if you can get a group of friends and Saturday morning go and sit in a park and all of them just put some music, or you don't have to. In nature, you get more vibrations, you get into a deeper state when you sit in a park under the tree to do when you do meditation. That you can do. Or your Saturday morning 6 o'clock, wake up every day, at least once a week you have a Zoom meditation session with all your team of people. That will also be good. Another point I want to touch here is make a habit of reading a book. Book reading is very, it widens your knowledge. There is so many books out there. If you started, there's a book, I think the first book is, if you have heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza, he writes beautiful books of the placebo. I don't know if I have a book at my desk at the moment, the placebo, Mind to Matter by Dr. John Hawkins. You have Heal by, what's a book we call? About Louise L. Hay, Heal Yourself by Louise L. Hay. I think it's a very beautiful book where if you're suffering from any difficult, like a back condition or any health problem, she gives you a reason why you are suffering that particular health condition. If you're having a back pain, she says how your thoughts are really bothering you because of Heal Your Life. Yeah, thank you. Why that's bothering you, what kind of a thought is bothering you for you to get that condition. And she tells you how you can overcome it by doing some affirmations and by loving yourself. She gives a beautiful example. So make a habit, at least before you go to bed, at least a page or two every day, make a habit of reading your book. Once you get into this book reading, that's the best thing. You don't need anything else other than reading books. You'll get used to it. It's a beautiful books out there. The Source by Dr. Tara Swart. She talks about the tools like visualization, affirmation, how you can achieve what you want in life by just putting your action boards or visual boards, we call, by all those things, how you can achieve. Of course, meditation is a primary thing, but these are all the tools which will help you to achieve all these things down the line. If you have certain thing, you want to badly have that particular thing, or particularly want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, but at the moment it's not happening as you think. She says you can visualize it, you can have an action board, and you can practice that visualization every day. These things happen. There's a beautiful, that's written by Dr. Tara Swart. She's an MD neurologist from MIT. She wrote a beautiful book. So if you have a habit of reading, read those books. So book reading is very essential, along with your meditation, your swadhyaya, group meditations. Always have a book in handy with you all. If you might have the beautiful, very popular book, The Secret, by Rhonda from Australia. She's also an author. It's a beautiful book, and there's a movie as well on Secret. It's very good if you haven't watched it. So Secret is it. So have these tools, with you all the time. So make a habit of reading books. Don't consistently try meditating at least 20 minutes a day. If you don't have the time and at all in the day before you go to bed, just close your eyes, sit for 10 minutes, do meditate and go to bed. But don't make it a habit like that, but keep a time every day and do meditate. Any other topic you want me to chat about, or you have any questions you want to ask me?
Thank you so much, Madhvi ma'am. You had given a lot in the session. Yes, what you have talked about, it's already in the queue to discuss. It's like we are going one by one.
Yeah.
And definitely we will be touching everything, how to go with the Swadhyaya, and we'll be introducing the Swadhyaya series on the WhatsApp on our channel itself, where we will be dealing all the books, the one you have mentioned about. So our team is getting ready to take the sessions on the books. So it will be like, we will help everybody to get into the practice of doing Swadhyaya and all. And thank you very much. You have touched many things in this session. Such a lovely one of your side. And definitely the meditation was very, very wonderful. And thanks for that. That's such a deep guided meditation for all of us. So I will just would like to ask Masters, do you have any of the questions or any experience sharing? Please come forward, as we have just listened to Mama as well, that the sharing is also very important. It's for our purpose and for your co-meditators. Sometimes we inspire, and sometimes our sharing become the answer to someone. So let's come forward if someone is having any question. Perfect. It looks like everybody is perfect, and it's in a either they are in a madam, because it's in a night time.
I know,
but meditative time.
Peaceful to go into. That's what always. Once you meditate, it's peaceful to go.
Actually, yes. So slowly we will be leaving them. They can sleep if they feel like to sleep in between the session. It's okay to be in the beginning. If you feel like to sleep well. It's absolutely fine. And yes, I wanted to mention here one point, like the ma'am said about the pyramids and all. Yeah, definitely. These all are the amplifiers, energy amplifiers, but it is not the mandatory requirement to meditate. So we need to focus on our regular practice. That is the most important point, and why that is the reason why we started this 41-day series. This is, if you can't see any change in yours, but the most important thing will work, it will come into your practice. It will come into your discipline. So here we will give this small practice in our daily schedule, a small slot of the time. Out of 24 hours, how much we give, that up to individual, but definitely it will become the part of our life. So here, thank you so much once again, Madhavi ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, and everybody have a lovely night. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night. Have a good night, ma'am.
You.
Thank you. So, Master, it looks like everybody is so good in their own state. So we are closing the session today. Have a good night to all of you. Enjoy your sleep, and see you all tomorrow with day 9, having a more informative on a little more deeper sessions. We will keep on going gradually as we move towards 41 days. Thank you for being here. Good night.